sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
You there! Cut it out! Quiet! No talking to these scoundrels, criminal scum! What do you think you're doing? Quiet! No talk...
I'll thank you to take a step in another direction. This is the Legion treasure room, and you've no business...
Do you hear that clinking? I think someone's got keys in their pocket.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs, you hear? I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know. Gods above! Some politician... Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town... What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such... How to plan the perfect murder. Really? Really? She might as well wear a dress. So, you found a blooded knife in Esmeralda's cellar. Guess you can scratch the top... If you must. Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter? We are the pride of Rivalon. To be found and to be seen. I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guide... Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour. Oh, what now? You, again. Do feel free to depart from Sicile at your earliest convenience. again. You again. Do feel free to depart from Sicile at your earliest convenience. Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour.
Source Hunter, welcome, but certainly. Oh, I am but a wizard. My task upon this earth is to you see, to my great regret, none of them. Oh, but that's not a trick. Such magic is a gift to be out in the night. To stop, but of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. Oh, that'll never happen. I'm my own wizard, you know. And I don't, by all means. Of course, I hope your investigation... I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the... They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired... I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another... It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage. How and why he came to be there, no one knows. But I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from entering. I myself have none. Even now, it may well be established that she is in fact the guilty party. I can't say much more, but that they're madmen. All the more dangerous to us because of... And what might those be? Those who are raising the dead dwell among us. The enemy is wily. They know us better than we know them. You have a flair for understatements until they conclude what mischief they intend to Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect of a... How can I help you, my friend? can I help you, my friend? Source Hunter, welcome, welcome.
Another piece of trash!
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
About face! Two of our ex-nuts! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! Two of our ex-nuts!
Oh, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah.
It's heating up.
Oh, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
wouldn't venture too far out of town if I were you. Many legionnaires did so before you. Very few have returned.
I wouldn't venture too far out of town if I were you. Many legionnaires did so before. Whose invention? These days we legionnaires hold a lot. Don't ask me how the blaster works, though. I just make sure the thing's hitting its... I wouldn't venture too far out of town if I were you. Many legionnaires did so before you. Very few have returned.
I wouldn't venture too far out of town if I were you. Many legions are whose invention. These days, don't ask me.
Oh, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
Good luck out there, Hunter. Evil lurks beyond Siseal's ramparts.
Source Hunter's here too? Well, if the Legion couldn't save this place, what are you gonna do?
Won't venture too far out of town if I were you. Many legionnaires did so before you. Very few have returned.
Salutations! How can the Legion serve you today, Source Hunter?
I've spotted something.
golly gosh! One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Sicile with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare, but where are my manners? But of course, darling. Be my guest. Oh, this quaint little town is a tad too parochial for one of my... Heavens forbid!
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer, then. Closer? My elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil. What? Oh, you mean Sicile, the undead of Overrun. Oh, that's not to mention that at the top of this whole... And, while we're on the subject, Jake, murdered? Oh, yes. Yes, now I recall. Indeed. I could hardly believe it myself. Most of the townsfolk are so... As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for... An all-right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. What? The undead? Yes, for the... What of what now? Ah, you mean the staff of... Cecil proved an old fool, though. For the merchant slated to... His name is Conrad, captain of the town. The staff itself contains... Well, I do believe that's something you're... Ah, you see, when a lady... Oh, this is nonsense. That depends. What can... Ah, the... Marvelous.
A source hunter! Oh, what a sight for sore Sicilian eyes!
What? Oh, it's you! What news?
Omnes autem mali demones quam. What? What is this? Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. No. A source hunter. That is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery. Demonology for dumbbells. Ah.
Hey! Stop that!
Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
In the name of Amun-Hor, I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by the fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amun-Hor, dearest, he raised me like I was his own. Indeed you may. Kaj'Dinor. A brief history still hasn't been returned. Fellow will have to pay yet another
Something
fine.
more advanced. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And a first edition, too. Most promising.
The knight in see-through armor.
The lesser key
Princess
of
Buttercup with the
Samarkanders.
blushing
Oh,
bottom.
what nonsense.
Esmeralda
The Source
does-
Hunter. Have you come to your senses? Have you changed your mind? Are you ready to join forces?
Ooh!
Demonology for dumbbells. Ah, I need something more advanced. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is the Source Hunter. Have you come to your senses? Have you changed your mind? Are you ready to join forces? The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart. The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? The Source Hunter. Have you come to your senses? Have you...
See-through armor. Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom. Ständig.
What? Oh, it's you! What news? You there! Cut it out!
I'm stuck fast. Fate is an ice-cold mistress.
What do you think you are doing?
how nice it is of you. The very picture of youth, to break the monotony of an elder's day. Wild away. Pray, let me be forward with you. I am but an aged elf that has seen the years parade. You would listen. Hot spiced wine and a snug little...
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal This here's my family business. Yes, there's been a Roberts escorting stiffs into the next life since the foundation of Sice. Sad story, that. Though if I just concern myself with giving the remain... What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the 3rd degree? So, what's the bad news? More...
I'm certain he's hiding something.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death? So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
Is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be and...
You're the Source Hunter, aren't you? They say you...
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for fun.
What sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
On the move for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman there. Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea. Potions to bemuscle you. Scrolls to entussle you.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Potions to bemuscle you. Scrolls to entussle you.
Well, hello there.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Toe of snake, ring of worm, brew and slice 'em, stir and churn.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Toe of snake, ring of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Heavenly herring. Delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea. Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
made a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
No, son. Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Made a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Ah, hello, proportionate one. Ah, I can see from the symmetry in your face that you are a great fan of the fine arts, no?
Turn!
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
A good day to you.
I'm a painter by trade, as you can see, but I travel around and avail my...
Sauce hunters, eh? All right, proper. We're finally getting a... If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry... Let's see.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you. Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses. there.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Let's see. Carrot, cheese, tomatoes.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Made a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Made a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Norman fat.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens! Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Norman fat. Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Norman fat.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Seal isn't so bad on a quiet day like this, is it?
Move for cheese.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero, the whole of Sice. No, scratch that. It is so much Mendius at your service. What is my profession? Well, oh, it's not merely an opportunity.
Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Quite right.
See here. You and I share the same... too bad your line of work comes with such
Well, I can't say that I haven't.
Yes. Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety?
It's better to lead than to follow. That much is true.
Better to be...
Well spoken. Well, and that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that I could meet you. And the fabulous five. How I enjoy simply saying you'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. What a gem of a question. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship. Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel, by now the genial glow of the fellowship, work hard, fulfill contracts, enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise. They call the undead a problem, my friend, but those who know the ways of the fabulous... you return and humble me with your presence.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging
Hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have. Like I am the Duke of Ferrell. Though, yes, she and I have as easy as it would be to pit. Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. It's very tragic news. I won't posture and...
That rooster thinks he's such hot stuff, posing for Jerome like that. Someone up.
Come now, Alistair.
Never saw you in the King Crab before. I am Unsinkable Sam. At least that's what they call me around here. A magnificent ship she was. The moment I hit the water, I writhed around. So I was. What, not that I have it bad here, mind you. I've milk and fish, a Maxine. The mayor, she likes me. I know she does. By all means. People make a fuss about them because they endanger the lands around the city. Oh, don't mention orcs.
Peasant.
Back, demon! Back, or I'll... Well, what's this? Oh, Medora, you lummox. I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on... You wouldn't. I trained up in a cat... Medora's the name. Retired. Or so the order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission. My hand to your... Heavens, hornets! That's quite a... See, I'm here on... Well, there's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. What they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say. I came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find by the skin of my teeth, comrade. The savages were rounding up villagers when one of them activated a tripwire on our village wizard. I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip and flee toward the forest. He pursued me for my... Well, comrade, I hadn't thought... I need a contingent I can trust. I've been scouting Cecile for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient... Well, you know the old expression. Two's...
A fantastic plan. With 3 source hunters working in tandem, we'll put an end to all the evil...
Another source hunter...
That's the spirit. Listen closely now. Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you... Ask away, my friend, ask away. More than I'd hoped, comrade. I don't know. There's Mayor Cecil's doings, for one. and the mysteries of our master. And on top of it all, the feline menace is lurking at every... Now, don't get me wrong, I think the mayor... But from what I've heard whisper, I suspect an illegal source. Fella seems like a humble doctor. A loose-lipped legionnaire let slip that she'd hardly the habit of an innocent heat. You mean you don't already know, comrade? Their kind conceit. It's no coincidence the order retired way back when. Don't let the name fool you. In the days of old, though, by now it's been centuries since anything more dangerous than a badger is.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Fortune? Ha! He should be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
A source hunter? I'd like to report some dark magic. Only been at the King Crab nearly 10 years now, personally. Seen every I think I'm one of the last folks to hear him alive. That awful scream has been ringing in my ears ever since. And with though that's the question, isn't it? What exactly did happen? I was washing up and nudging the last of the lushes out of the door when, lucky for the perpetrators, I was rinsing bottles in the back when the terrible deed took place and saw nothing more. I'm not proud to say A source hunter? I'd like to report some dark magic. Only tainted hearts could tip as miserably as this lot.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
What have we here? A source hunter, is it? Well, my day just became rather more stimulating. Oh, stand still then, if you don't mind. I want to take a good long look at the so-called savior of Sicile. Tall as an elf. And my word, what passion. I am Anna. I've cut 1,000 throats and baked 1,000 when the day comes that I die, I contain but then, source hunter, that I have. For nearly I believe I have found that. Yes, you must join the fabulous. Yes. I am. You must speak with Mendius. He...
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time. What do you mean, not familiar? You explain. I'm only the most famous. And don't forget, I'm the most eminent member of the Fabulous Five. Your interest is piqued, I see. A word of warning, though. We only accept the best. Those nasty beasts.
Pointless chatter with strangers does so. How curious of you to show interest in a lonesome stranger. Can I tell you? I suppose I can. And it's you. Can I tell you? I suppose I can. And I could. But why would I turn my attention? How curious of you to show interest.
They say he's privy to ancient and
That roost.
old friend.
Hearty welcome to the King Crab Inn, and a pleasure to have. The name's Ivad. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I've been offering the weary traveller. All you see before you is the man. Well, between you and me, things have been rather slow since. Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? That room where it happened, it was rented to a certain woman. Though I regret to say she came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I saw one other figure go into. I was startled awake by the time I burst into. Whoever done it has escaped through the window. But Councillor Jake, that poor man. I knew too much about Esmeralda's longest stand. 3 hopeless sailors.
It was Esmeralda who killed Councillor Jake, but I didn't see her here the night of the murder. Then again... This will is disgusting.
Fastened tighter than the treasury. Careful now, that's a trap.
Greetings, Source Hunter. Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well...
Oh, thank heavens. Maybe now you have something useful.
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone, somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Terrible! 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 By the quill that lasts a billion... Oh, yes, 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 proper in... As for how I got here, well, how you got here on such a tiny and rapidly... at last a question of time ought naturally to have no end. Show, don't tell, I'll...
Maybe quite mad.
Then come now, don't be caught. You first, but don't dilly-dally. You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic, astounding. Onward we should go. Oh, it's quite you, dear. Those torches. Alive! Goodness me, how right it is. The board. I can't say for sure where it came from. It's not that I believe then. No longer than the one. In fact, but why spoil them after you? You first. But don't dilly-dally.
And he's off!
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Could it be, milady?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As
astounding, unbelievable.
You have brought guests,
My reaction exactly.
This is a question better put to our... If any other being in Rivellon asks... But you are different. So please, do tell me. A stone? So... Not like this. No, never had I... But yours has.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it...
Like the stones, source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone is not... Do you see what violent...
Mysteries of all time.
It would appear that...
I see.
Yes. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, indeed you must. Though I may not yet...
Why, of course, that's what they were doing.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be...
That shall never be, milady. As please, our most mysterious guest. Come, I got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
I am the last chest. The last chest. The last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to...
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
But a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
No matter how improbable.
The glint in your gaze and the set of your... No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll... But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and luckily the power of portals is known to you. So I'll let... Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine.
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void.
Like the imp said to the... Wouldn't it just... Just like yourselves, from what I can gather, though, ruins, caves, neither do I. But the mere fact that activated Starstone, this in turn, more than... We may not understand the how. Oh, I don't know if I'm more, but of course I have a So, gather those Starstones, so that we... Lonesome, observing the... Well, yes, perhaps you can imagine that... Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return, I hope he'll be able to help you. Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not? Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot.
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar. In the ethereal threads of eternity, the drift of continents, except... It seems. Ask, and I shall answer. I am the weaver of... I am but what I am. Perhaps we are one and the same. Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Alas, the answers to those... A hidden answer. I believe that Starstones will not lead you to... Oh, Hunter. I have... And yet, I do quite so. I do not know you. But perchance I may be cured of this. What it is. I reside in another... I think that perhaps you can know that no longer, but suddenly there was new threads emerge. These Starstones. Please.
The Lady of Time, the Weaver of...
I have the last chest. The last chest. The last chest. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures...
It shall be my pleasure, sir. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
Denson Dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm.
pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah.
I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzax, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah. Pepper. Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah.
And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake... That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake while you were being lectured by our friend the historian, and the advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there. Don't we all long for a sanctuary where... But perhaps I speak only for... Like any cat worth its salt, though, let me phrase it like Zigzax might. I'll not pretend to have all the answers. All that I understand... If Zigzax worries, I worry. I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. So I told him who I was, and in the end he even shared his great... So before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but now that this matter has been settled, hunters,
Unknown to all time, are you? Leave it to him. I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivellon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. There, the enigma is solved. I knew you weren't the type to be taken in by such high-flying, pie-in-the-sky nonsense.
That shovel has proven worth its weight, it seems.
And run away? Ah, yeah.
Indeed. And who knows what manner of riches we'll unearth together with this tried and true...
Enough to...
Here lies Judith, warrior princess, Neil, killed in the line. Here lies Gregory, whose wife.
That shovel has proven worth it.
Indeed.
Enough to...
Here lies Patrick. You can kill me, but you'll never kill the dancer inside me. Shall I come back as an enraged spirit, or a lovable prankster ghost?
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something. What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
Jake, where are you? Are you here, Jake? Jake!
Rest in peace, darling.
Jake, where are you? Are you here, Jake? Jake!
Time!
Seven, stay your healing!
feel better already! Your very blood heals me!
My blows. Dance and dugongs, you nearly startled.
That shovel has proved
indeed
enough to...
Here lies Gregory, whose wife told him so.
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
Where are you, Jake?
Rest in peace,
Are you playing without me?
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's
Here
corpse.
lies
It
Kavanagh.
seems someone
Will they
snatched
have
Jake's body.
Sicil pie in the afterlife?
Are you here, Jake?
Here lies James, as usual, the filthy fibber.
May the seven keep you.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
Where are you, Jake? Are you playing without me?
Here lies Jacques, the oldest man in Sicil. Get off my grave, you jackanapes.
Rest in peace, darling.
Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged zombie. I'm sure we can talk this out.
Peace be with you, traveller. May your... I once lived a prosperous life. With my husband and our happy little Lonnie never recovered from the loss. She was killed less than a week after she...
In memory of Lonnie, death lies on
Rest in
like
peace,
an untorn
darling.
frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Wow, that dead sheep smell. You know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes I came here so I could smell Jake again. He smelled great. But whatever's buried, someone stole Jake. Jake stole my ball once, but then he threw it far. Listen, if you go around town and find... If I ever find out Esmeralda... Terrible. Jake has the best smell. I'd know it any glorious, hey? Let's give it a whiff. Definitely no Jakeness on this. I've heard people say that politicians stink. Give me a whiff, and I'll be able to tell you if it's a Jake kind of stink. Jake was awesome, and she didn't like Jake, so I'm pretty sure she's the worst thing that ever lived. Let me get a whiff. Oh, take this away. It smells like every... Join you? No way. I mean, without my best friend, the most... Jake, where are you?
Rest in peace.
Are you here, Jake? Jake!
I've spotted something.
one man's trash is another man's trash. Now this is valuable. Well, what's this I've spotted?
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized.
We and our shovels will...
That's right.
As you prepare to break ground...
All right, time to get digging.
Here's hoping we've...
You plunge your shovel in...